Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about something that might have a bit of a stereotype attached to it, a PhD in chemistry. We're going to look past the cliches, reframe what this degree is all about, and uncover the incredible and sometimes surprising doors it can open.
So, be honest. When you hear chemistry PhD, what's the first picture that pops into your head? For a lot of people, it's exactly this, right? Someone in a white lab coat, surrounded by glassware, destined for a lifetime at the bench. But is that the whole story? Not even close. The reality is so much bigger and way more exciting.
So, to really get it, we need to break down what this degree actually is. Why is a PhD considered, the absolute pinnacle of achievement in science? Okay, the key words here are contributing new, original knowledge. That's the whole game. A PhD isn't about memorizing textbooks or mastering what we already know. It's about literally pushing the boundaries of science and adding a brand new piece to the puzzle of human understanding, something that wasn't there before you came along.
And this isn't just academic. This new knowledge has a massive real-world impact. We're talking about the very research that leads to life-saving medicines, the green tech that could save our planet, and the innovations that fuel entire economies. PhD-level work is right at the heart of all this progress. It's truly fundamental to building a better future.
But here's what's so cool. It's the process of getting a PhD that's the real secret sauce. It's like this intense training ground, a skill factory that forges a completely different kind of problem solver. The whole journey is built around this research cycle. First, you have to find a really fundamental question that no one knows the answer to. Then you have to figure out how to answer it through original research. Then you have to write it all up and get it published, where it's torn apart and validated by other experts. And finally, you have to stand up and present your work to the whole world. It's a system for creating bulletproof knowledge. And this process creates a fascinating duality. On one hand, yes, you become a world-class expert in one very specific topic, but on the other hand, and this is so important, you build this incredible toolkit of skills that are valuable anywhere. We're talking elite-level critical thinking, the ability to manage a complex project over years, and being a wizard with advanced data. These skills are pure gold in any industry. Which naturally brings us to the million-dollar question. With this killer combo of deep expertise and versatile skills, where do chemistry PhDs actually end up? Now, let's be clear, the traditional paths are still incredibly important. And for many, they're the dream. Becoming a professor or a leading scientist in huge industries like pharma, biotech, or clean energy, these are fantastic, high-impact careers. And this chart gives you a pretty good idea of that landscape. You can see the big players. Pharma takes the lead, followed by academia and material science. But I want you to look closely at that last slice. See it? Other non-lab roles. It might look small at 10%, but that little slice represents a huge, exciting shift. And that's where our story gets really interesting. Because it turns out that white lab coat is just one of many outfits you can wear. Those skills we just talked about, the critical thinking, the project management, they're basically an all-access pass to a world of opportunities that exist far, far outside the traditional lab. I mean, just look at some of these roles. A patent analyst who uses their deep technical know-how to decide if an invention is truly new. A data scientist who applies that rigorous analytical mindset to massive data sets. Or even a management consultant, hired specifically because they know how to break down ridiculously complex problems and build a strategy from scratch. The lab isn't a destination. For so many, it's a launch pad. So after seeing all these possibilities, the final question really becomes a personal one. Who is this journey actually for? Are you the kind of person who would thrive in a PhD program? Well, this path is perfect if you are just fundamentally driven by curiosity. If you get a genuine buzz from running experiments, if you love wrestling with a problem that seems impossible, and if you have that burning desire to find something new, something no one else has ever seen before, then yeah, this could be an incredibly rewarding path for you. At the end of the day, this is what it's all about. A PhD isn't just another degree to get a job. It's training for leadership. It gives you the mindset, the skills, and the foundation to not just work in your field, but to one day lead it, shape it, and push it forward. A PhD in chemistry really does give you a powerful set of tools to go after some of the world's biggest and most important challenges. So the only question left is, which great problem are you going to solve first?